At this juncture, may we call on the Vice President and Concurrent Secretary of the Department of Education, Honorable Sara Z. Duterte, to deliver the Basic Education Report for 2024 and introduce our guest of honor.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, Senator Pia Cayetano, members of the Diplomatic Corps, mga kababayan, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum, madayaw, mayong adlaw kaninyong tanan, magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Araw-araw, iba't ibang hamon ang kinakaharap natin. At hindi po natin itinatanggi na maraming pagsubok ang dumarating sa kagawaran ng edukasyon. Madalas, makikita ang bakas ng mga hamong ito sa mga mukha ng ating mga mag-aaral, ng ating mga guro, at ng ating mga kawani. Ngunit sa kabila nito, makikita rin natin ang iba't ibang mukha ng pagsisikap na nakaangkla sa sinumpaang bokasyon, sa pagnanais na maglingkod at sa hangaring matupad ang mga pangarap. Sa mga mukhang ito po tayo humuhugot ng lakas. Ang mga mukhang ito ang tumutulak sa atin na ipagpatuloy ang layuning maitaas ang antas ng edukasyon sa bagong Pilipinas. As we persevere to change the educational landscape in our country, we take inspiration from our fellow Filipinos, from our farmers who cultivate the soil of the land, plant seeds for our consumption, and nurture it for a collective tomorrow. From our doctors and nurses who save the lives of our loved ones. From our artists, whose works of art tell the stories of our nation through colors, words, emotions, dance, and music. From our soldiers, who fight for our motherland and tirelessly protect our peace and liberty. From our teachers, who devote their lives to teach every child and prepare them for a better future. Education is everybody's business. Education is about nation building. Education is about enabling every Filipino to realize their full potential. Education is about making dreams come true. We all know that the path to one's success is oftentimes rough, but with strong hearts and firm ambitions, we shall overcome. As we stand here today, we reaffirm our commitment to this colossal endeavor, unfazed by the unthinkable. We will bravely take the challenge of sustaining our actions in our matatag agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Basic Education Report 2024. In our commitment to make our curriculum relevant to produce competent, job-ready, active, and responsible citizens, we have launched the Matatag K-10 curriculum. We have decongested the curriculum to focus on the development of foundational skills. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those who participated in the public consultation. Insights gathered from the public were truly valuable in finalizing the revised curriculum. After all, this is not simply a DepEd curriculum. This is the basic education curriculum of the Philippines. Ito po ang curriculum na inaasahan nating humulma sa kabataan bilang bagong Pilipino. Ang bagong Pilipino na may disiplina, integridad, may malasakit sa kapwa, at pagmamahal sa bayan. As we speak, the Matatag K-10 curriculum is already being piloted in 35 schools across 7 regions in the country. We are actively monitoring the pilot run to determine areas that may need enhancements before its nationwide implementation in school year 2024 to 2025. We would like to thank all our partners in the development of lesson exemplars and research being conducted for the pilot schools of the Matatag curriculum. Learning recovery has always been foremost in our agenda. In support of our learning recovery program, we rolled out the National Learning Camp during the break to supplement learning efforts from the previous school year. Last year's National Learning Camp saw the involvement of 939,314 learners from grades 7 and 8 and 229,036 teachers from a total of 34,383 schools across 16 regions. To further strengthen our recovery efforts, we have also introduced Catch-Up Fridays. We can no longer remain passive, knowing that there are still learners in the higher grade who can barely read. From now on, Fridays will be dedicated to reading and comprehension, while also providing sufficient time for values, education, health, and peace competencies. The promise of basic education is to produce young contributors to society. To guarantee job-ready learners, the review of the senior high school program is already underway. Simultaneous to the ongoing review, we have already started enhancing work immersion guidelines to respond to the needs of the labor market. Upon the recommendation of the Private Sector Advisory Council, work immersion models are being piloted in various industries such as construction, tourism, IT, agriculture, and health. Through the Philippine Qualifications Framework, or PQF, we have included junior high school and senior high school diplomas in the PQF levels 1 and 2, which will help increase the employability of our senior high school graduates. Mga kababayan, ang batang DepEd ay batang makakalikasan. Despite focus being on curriculum improvements and learning recovery, we have not forgotten to guide our learners on the importance of environmental preservation. We commit to instill environmental responsibility among Filipino children and future generations to come. As a gift to our children, last Christmas, DepEd offices and schools went in full force for the 236,000 Christmas trees project and surpassed our target by planting a total of over 2 million trees in one day, as certified by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. We have also taken steps to accelerate